Hello, hello. Welcome back to the No Bullshit 2 podcast. How's everybody doing today? Today, we're talking about the little Antifa riots going on this weekend back in Berkeley. I'm joined by my guest and friend and Patreon supporter, Daddy Donald. Thanks for coming on.
Hi.
Hey,
Um,
how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
excited to talk about some of this stuff.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot been going on this weekend. It was just kind of like news event after news event. First Friday, there was the storm. A lot of people got affected by that in Texas and all over the state. It's still raining there. Let's see. Saturday, there was the fight, and there was the fight between Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Big, huge, hyped up boxing event. And that was nuts. Did you get to watch the fight?
No, I didn't. When was it yesterday? When was it Saturday?
Saturday night, it was around I think around midnight at where I was. I was watching on Cali time, but yeah, it was pretty late. Ended up, if you guys didn't hear, spoilers. Obviously, Mr. Mayweather got his perfect career and beat out Conor McGregor. It was a pretty crazy fight. Some people still said it was kind of fixed. Some people said they were surprised it went 10 rounds, which is pretty impressive for Conor McGregor, who never really boxed before. But besides that, yeah, it was a crazy
I
day.
kind of agree with your video. And besides, I think if they tried, they could probably won in the first round. I think they kind of also wanted to put on a show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
And
they wanted to make sure to go long, nothing quick. Like it definitely felt like Mayweather was holding back.
yeah, because I actually watched a little bit. I remember when it started. And I went to bed after like 20 minutes. I watched about 5 minutes of it, and I already
Mhm.
saw that they weren't trying 100%.
Yeah, it was a long match. I mean, I think it was almost an hour after I watched it. I didn't actually watch it live. I waited until right afterwards and then watched it and just tried to not look at any spoilers or anything. But um, it was fun. It was a good watch. Just to check in with the chat. Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the live stream. I'm not sick. I think I'm a little more mellowed out maybe than the last show. It's a little later in the day for me. I'm at 6 o'clock here, Pacific time. Let me know if you guys hear any echo. If the sound's good. If you're watching the live stream, just say good. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Just double checking if there's no feedback. It might just be in my microphone or my headphones. But shout out to Chapel. We got Glitch Mod. We got America Fuck Yeah. How you doing? Donald Trump in the chat. How you doing, Donald Trump? We got two Donald Trumps in the house. We got Daddy Donald here on the microphone, and then we got the regular Donald in the chat. It just seems like lots of Donald love in the room. I respect that. I respect that. Daddy went ahead and jumped in the chat. Neeksy's in the house. Neeksy said there's a slight echo, but it doesn't bother him. Okay, good. Just double checking. I can hear it. I'm just gonna turn on my microphone. Maybe if Daddy, if you could try turning down the sound on yours, like maybe just the volume a little bit, because I can hear myself. But besides that, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay. Well,
Just
I don't know because I'm using headphones and then I'm not even using my headset microphone, so I don't know
okay.
why there's an echo.
It's not bad. It's not bad. They said it's cool, so we'll just roll with it. We're gonna talk about. We got to the fight. Let's see what else happened this weekend, because again, it was a very exciting weekend. Good
Yeah.
and bad. Lots of good stuff with the fight and other things, but a lot of it's bad. Again, with the hurricane and the tragedy that's going on there. There's already been some reported deaths, but it's been pretty minimal, thank God. But the next thing, not as fatal or as intense, but very, very scary, were the Berkeley riots that happened on Sunday. I think it was around Sunday afternoon. Some sort of right-wing conservative rally was going on. I think it was called Patriot Prayer Protest or something with a lot of P's. And it was just completely ambushed by Antifa. I don't know if you saw any of this, Daddy D, but yeah, there was like pictures. There was, I think, hundreds and hundreds. Some people were even saying thousands of Antifa, just all in black, storming Berkeley, taking over wherever it was, somewhere near the campus, somewhere right in the middle of everything. And did you see any of that?
Actually, no, I didn't see any of it. I actually just read about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Antifa is always going to do this. It's not. They're not even fascist. Charlottesville, maybe some of them, but here, like, come on, come on.
Yeah, it was really crazy because I think I actually made a video about this. So if you guys are curious, I'm going to have a more concise 10-minute video, the usual, coming out tomorrow on the main channel. It's going to be about the Berkeley and about some of the coverage of this Berkeley thing. But yeah, I feel like a lot of parallels between the Charlottesville that happened a few weeks ago. You've got a right-wing conservative group setting up an event that's sounds like it's going to be a peaceful thing. It's just them doing their thing about their cause. This time it was praying in Berkeley or something probably religious. And anyway, these Antifa just show up and they're violent and they're the ones starting the shit and they're the ones coming in with masks. I mean, I saw so many masks yesterday. Was it yesterday now? Yeah. Still Monday. So yeah, I saw masks on everyone and pictures, and it was just very intimidating and very, very scary to be out there. I don't know. What do you think, man? Have you ever been to any kind of rally or kind of protest like that?
No, I didn't. I never went to any rally because it's either a really stupid kind of liberal rally, or it's a right wing rally, which is going to get tons of Antifa
Counter, yeah, the
kind of,
counter
yeah.
protest. So it's either you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I'm not a big protester or anything myself. I mean, I'm pretty political and outspoken, obviously, on here on YouTube and stuff. But I haven't been to many events in a long time. Probably something in college, maybe just because it was around campus. But yeah, it's crazy what's been going on, and it definitely in my time I was in college, maybe just I guess like 8 years ago, and it wasn't as volatile and crazy and over the top like it is now. It's really gotten extreme, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna bounce that to the chat, see if anyone in the chat has saw the stuff that was going on this weekend about Berkeley. Maybe you guys have been to a protest or something, some kind of rally in the recently or ever. Just go ahead and shout us out in the chat. 45 people watching. That's awesome. I'm really stoked about this new channel. You guys are supporting and doing a lot, and you know, Daddy D's on here talking with us about things. And what else is new on the channel? We got this new channel. It's got over 1,000 now. We just opened up the super chat. So if you guys are interested in the super chat, if you want to throw $1 or $2 this way, that'd be awesome. If not, that's cool too. Of course, the show's always going to be free, but that is a new feature that just got added on. So we will be reading your super chats and stuff. I'll probably read most of the chat too, but that'll be an extra special one. Let's go and shout out to Ryan. Type 1 if vape is gay. Vape is pretty gay. I've hit a few vape pins and stuff. My sister has one, but the whole vape culture is definitely a little gay. Do you vape, bro?
Me?
Yeah. Do you have vape? No. Nah, vaping is so 2016. Can we say that now? We can say stuff's 2016. Hey,
yeah,
you know,
I always say stuff is last year, even on New Year's Eve. Like
nice.
the second turns 12 a.m. I'm like, oh, that's so 2016.
That's so late, man. So 2015.
Yeah.
2015 seems like it's a million years ago now.
Yeah, and it's almost 2018.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least past halfway. That's something.
Halfway July 1st, so almost 2 months.
Yeah, totally. August is almost wrapping up. School's coming in. Got people going to school. People starting their winter, spring. What is it? Fall lineup on TV. You got fall kind of football and sports coming back. We're talking about vapes, and we're also going to jump back to the Berkeley incident. A lot of violence, a lot of just sad pictures of. It just seems like, oh, we're falling apart down there. Like something went wrong. I mean, I don't think a free place like America should be having these kind of protests, and we don't have a. I guess they might see him as a dictator. I was going to say we don't have an evil dictator. We don't have a war going on or anything that seems that bad. But we still got people in Berkeley, and it's just crazy. And I'm going to ask Daddy what he thinks about that too. I was calling you Daddy sounds so funny. But let's read the super chat. We did get a super chat from Mr. Let's see here. Sweeper Steven, $10. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Fucking A. It says in behalf of the Lords of the Night, aka Ranty Monkey, Scribe Light, and Some Dumb American, I have to ask you to like tongue butter in the turtle cave. Do you like tongue butter in the turtle cave? That sounds pretty tasty, but I don't think that's as wholesome as your phrasing would imply. But yeah, thank you so much. I do watch Lords of Night. I love those YouTubers. Ranty Monkey's a buddy of mine. We've done a couple of videos together, so shout out to them. Thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. Let's go back to Berkeley. You've heard a little bit about it, Danny Doddle. You said not too familiar, but what do you think went wrong? Like, what do you think broke down there? What's up?
Well, I think that it was just a protest, and of course Antifa was like, oh, well, it's a right protest, which means Nazis.
Mm-hmm. They got extreme. They just took it too far with their hating of the other side. They showed up in so many numbers. I mean,
yeah, because they're not Antifa; they're anti-right.
Mm-hmm. True. Very true. I mean, it just seems like I don't know many details about the original event. A lot more was talked about the Unite the Right event from Charlottesville that was counter protested, but this one seemed very benign. It sounded like they just randomly picked whatever conservative thing they could or whatever there was. That was probably the only conservative event.
Like in Charlottesville, maybe they could like explain because yes, there was like literal Nazis there, but this is just some little praying.
There was at least people in Nazi costumes, like going all out LARPing. This one is like
our attention.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Misty in the chat. Misty's a longtime viewer. Thanks for coming back. She says their lives are too easy and they need something to complain about. Very true. Very good point. Shout out to Chad Smith. Yo, what's up? What's up, Chad? Donald said he would love to go to, or Donald Trump says he would love to go to a protest rally, but it's scary. That's true. But that avatar reminds me, something that would be cool to go to would be like a Donald Trump rally. Not like a protest, but like a rally. I respect that more. It's like getting amped up, high energy for a cause, have some speakers, meet some like-minded people. That sounds positive. These protests lately, it just seems like such a teardown. It's very negative.
Well, these right-wing protests, they're not that bad until BLM and Antifa come, and then all the news just jump on it and like, oh my God, look at this. Like before Antifa comes and messes everything up, it's just a normal protest, not even a riot.
It's a rally. It's not even like a
it's not even a protest, just a rally.
Yeah, it's like a positive. A rally is, to me, I could see the big difference. It's like, I mean, not saying not to protest things. That's needed.
Protest, I mean, like Unite the Right.
Yeah, but it's like with this, it's like a rally, or I mean, you could even go back to something that happened last week when there was a lot of Antifa at the Donald Trump rally, the Phoenix rally, and that was just all positive, and that just shows, Antifa showing up somewhere else. It's a counter culture, I guess.
It's like this is not fascism. Look, I'm Jewish. I'd be upset about this if this was actually fascism, but it's not.
Yeah, it's like they're doing the fascist things at the end of the day. They're doing silencing of freedom of speech, and the worst part is using the violence for it, using violence to tell people how to think and everything. It's all fascist, all the ticks on the column.
Yeah, it actually, I didn't think about it that way, but you're right.
And then you got the whole collectivist mindset, the idea, everyone has to think the same way and agree on these things like diversity and PC culture, all these different talking points that they have. It's just they're so collectivist about it. You can't step out at all. Anyone that steps out, say on one thing, like, oh, I don't think gays should get married. Okay, well, you're a Nazi, even though you agree with us on everything else. That's what's also very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, that also kind of happens to conservatives sometimes, but definitely more with the left-wing people.
Yeah, and with the Antifa group and the far left and the far right, sure. and I'm guessing the alt-right might feel the same way. You know, say for example, you disagree on a topic or something about a race or something, but right now what we're seeing in numbers, we're seeing thousands of Antifa and people in black and people wearing masks, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Someone says Ryan in the house. Thanks. He says, "You're my favorite YouTuber. Sadly, I have no money ever since Hunter posted once a week. I've been watching you and James Alsop. Good people. That's a good crowd. Me, Hunter, and James. That's good. That's good talk. Good stuff. I've been on both of their shows, and they've been on mine. That's good. That's a good team right there. Let's see.
I
We got.
remember watching you. I actually used to watch Hunter Avalon since about like the election, and I found
Mhm.
I actually found your channel only about like a month or two ago.
Oh, cool. Was it so? You're watching Hunter before?
Yeah, and then I saw one of your videos and they recommended, and I actually, when I watched your first video, I actually really liked it, and then
Nice. Do you remember which one? Just curious.
No, I don't remember. I might remember it, though.
That's a fun question though. If anyone in the chat wants to list the first video you saw of No Bullshit, I feel very self-centered when I talk about myself. That's the thing that's funny. I find funny. There's a lot of YouTubers that will like make themselves into the story, and they'll like become the character and talk about themselves. I'm not that guy at all. But shout out to Donald in the chat. Yeah, shout out to Hunter. I'm not sure if he's a creationist, but yeah, Hunter, I've been on his show a few times, and he was great. I mean, he had me on when I had like 15,000 like a year ago, and we've kind of stayed in touch and done a few streams and stuff like that. And that's actually I'm glad that you guys brought that up, because he had a funny. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but he had a funny video. I think it was called "How to Be Antifa." Or like How to Antifa or something. And then
Yeah,
he got like all
he's like
dressed up.
sarcastic how to.
Yeah, it was super funny, and he got the gear and everything, and I think I saw that again today because I was doing some stuff about Antifa, and I kept searching for it and kept popping up on it. So let's shout out. Gilda says this channel is called No BS. So why are you talking about Antifa? Because we talk about the BS. Ironically, I see the irony, and I want everyone to know that I know that it's ironic. I know that you know. No, you know it's the one thing I get all the time is like, it's like your channel's called No Bullshit, but it's full of bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. Anyway, Neeksey's in the house. Shout out, I believe I found you from the Bill Nye video. Oh, that was a good one. That was a while ago.
Me too, actually. I was just gonna say that.
Oh yeah?
Bill Nye video, yep.
The Bill Nye, when he came out with the show and everything, of course. That was some fun stuff. That seems like forever ago.
Bill Nye the Science Goy rewrites history. I really like that one.
Okay, good. That's a good one too. Yeah, I did too. And let me ask you, because you mentioned you were Jewish. Like, what did you think about the Science Goy?
Funny.
Yeah. So many people on that joke or that line, they're like, wait, you said he's a Goy. That means he's not Jewish.
Yeah, but
and I was just like, yeah, I know he's not Jewish, but I also just wanted to say it, and I wanted to make that song, and I wanted to do my Jew accent. Oh my God, Bill Nye the Science Goy.
I'm Jewish, and I can tell you that's accurate.
Yeah, you get
that's
it.
Really accurate.
Dude, that's the thing. That's the same way I felt about well, I didn't get as much hate about that video, but maybe I didn't have as many views. But I got so much like anti-Semitic comments on the Rebel Media video from about a week ago.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, are you serious? I seriously doubted that most of those people were Jewish, because like Jewish people never care when you joke about that shit, for one, and then for two, it's like yeah, Jewish people have a sense of humor. Anyway, shout out to the chat again. Cuban gave me $2. Thank you so much. I want to make an anti-Antifa gang, an anti-Antifa, and then we'll get anti-Antifas, and then it'll just be a full circle of antis, the antis. You know, that's a new word I heard people saying. Like, I don't know if that's really going around, but like a week ago, someone's like calling, instead of anti-SJWs, which is what some people would call like my channel or whatever, the Warskis or something. They were calling them antis. Have you heard that?
No, not really.
Maybe it was just like one person. I don't really remember. But
anti-SJW, that's pretty much the only anti.
yeah, that's pretty common. But yeah, the antis was going around. I just thought that was a funny way to put it. I was like, that sounds odd. I don't mind it, but I don't really go by either of those names. I don't think I usually even get lumped in with those very much because I think I kind of do a different thing. But shout out to Daddy in the chat, Ryan. The first video I watched was the Audi Super Bowl commercial. That was a good one. That was good stuff. Imperial in the house. And what else? And Shekel Media, Rebel Media, Shekel Media. We had Ashley Sheckelford begging for money last week. We're winding down. I think we got through most of the talk about Berkeley and the Antifa and the protests, and that was pretty much just Sunday. And then today's Monday. I mean, what's new today? Have you heard anything new today?
No, not really.
Okay. What did you do today? Tell me one thing you did today. Did you go anywhere?
No, not really. Just sitting on my computer.
Chilling on the computer. I love it. We're good. We're in good spirits then because I'm a computer guy. I got a computer. You got a computer. Everyone watching this pretty much has a computer. I mean, I guess that's kind of the prerequisite for for getting on here. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. What did you hear about today? Today's Monday, August something. 28th. Yeah, 28th. 2 more days in the month. Rent's due soon. Not yet. We got a few days to hustle up some money, guys. But we got 52 people watching. Awesome. 33 likes already. That's great. Make sure you guys hit that thumb. Hit subscribe if you're new. This is the new No BS 2 channel. Very exciting new addition to the No Bullshit family. And I think it's cool. I think it's a cool, chill vibe. I actually feel more comfortable just streaming on like a new channel. And I did try to do occasional ones on the main one, and then it was kind of just it's fine. It's fun. I like doing it either way, but this is cool. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys are checking it out and enjoying the chat, just having a good time. Good times with good people. We got our Patreon supporter in the house. We got everyone in the chat. We got I Only Eat Brains, Candy Cove, Shockwave. Let's see what the question is. Someone talked about the hurricane. We could probably go on about the hurricane because there's kind of been a new wave of just updates. You know, the storm is over, but it seems like it's still going to rain all week. Did you see any pictures or any stuff about the hurricane lately?
Yeah, kind of, but
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really affect me too much since from New York.
Right. You're in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in California, so we're both far away, but it is still in the news. It's still going around, and I feel like almost a lot of people in Texas are certainly affected. And I saw pictures of water in the streets, just full streets of water, cars. The water's all the way up to the car window. I mean, the people are driving down the streets in boats.
Oh, yeah, that brings memories from Sandy.
Oh yeah, Sandy or Katrina or all the worst ones. I mean, this is I don't know what the full report is yet, but this was supposed to be one of the worst hurricanes. So it's still killing it there. It's still raining there. There's still part of the storm takes a while to die down. Shout out to Eric Million, $30 in the chat. Awesome. Hell yeah. You guys are killing it today. I think I'm gonna be able to buy dinner tonight. That's awesome. What does he say? I'll back up last guy. Anti-Antifa video, please. Good idea. There's definitely an Antifa video coming tomorrow, but I could probably do more of a full anti-Antifa video. Antifa. What's the other way to say it? It's like Antifa, and then people are like Antifa. I don't know. I've always said it the first way, but yeah, thanks a lot, Eric, for that chat. That's fucking cool as hell. You guys are amazing. And we were talking about the floods and the pictures, man. I saw there's that very famous picture of like a nursing home going down and getting filled up, and a lot of elderly people just couldn't even get out, but they got saved eventually, which is good. Again, the deaths have been minimal, so that's good news. There's still people that are stuck out there, though. I saw a picture. I think I'm thinking of some of the coverage I saw on the Daily Wire, I believe, and there's a picture of the kids sitting on the table, things like that. Very, very sad stuff, but luckily there has been a lot of help down there, and I think a lot of people agree that the support has been about as best as you could hope for. It's still a disaster. There's still rain. There's still a lot of problems like getting out of houses and stuff. But I think a lot of people are happy with the government and the FEMA and Trump's support on the issue. I don't think anyone has been able to knock him besides a few of those stupid claims about him going to Camp David and stuff, which is actually in today's video. We could go over that in a second, but let me read
I actually didn't watch it yet.
Okay, cool. Well, we could get your like fresh reactions on it. But first, Glitch Mod says people are looting, so you can guess who. I'm not sure what that means, but I think I have an idea. Sadly, the death count will rise. Unfortunately, yes. There has. I think it's. The last I heard it was like 8. So hopefully it just stays low like that. In Canada, it's $1.24 for gas, so it's expensive as last year, which is 89 cents. That's gas hike in Canada. Could be interesting. I'm not really sure where Canada is though, but apparently it's an important place. $5 from Jay. I want grannies to tie me up and pee in my eyes. Very aggressive. Very interesting. You made a splash, Jay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that thought. And that $5, that's awesome. Very, very kind. Garth says, hey, no bullshit too. I like your videos. In this channel, I support you and will make YouTube great again. Hell yeah. Thanks for the support, guys. Yeah, and thanks for following along on the second channel. Again, we finally got to 1,000 subscribers on here, which was in just like a week, where I hardly promoted it, so I'm really stoked you guys found it and spread the love with the likes and the hitting the bell and all that cool stuff. So let's talk about my video today. Let's talk about me. No. But my video today was about the reaction to the hurricane, and a lot of left-leaning people, a lot of liberals were just kind of finding ways to bash Trump with it. First, it was he dropped a news announcement on Friday to try to use the hurricane for cover. Second, it was the Camp David trip that he continued on, and they tried to say he's going on vacation during a disaster, which I don't agree with.
Like a little place, like,
yeah,
where's it, in Maryland or Virginia?
The Camp David, it's in Maryland. It's actually just not very far from DC. It's just inland a few hours. So either way, you're close. I mean, he's like probably an hour away or less from a helicopter. Yeah, exactly. So Camp David, and I forgot you didn't see the video, but yeah, I was saying stuff like that, and I was saying how Camp David is basically like a copy of the White House. Like, he has a command center and everything in there. So they're not going to be like ill-equipped just because they're at Camp David. That's what I think a lot of people are implying, or they just didn't understand. But yeah, we're talking about that, and it just seemed to me like if you put all that stuff together, and then there were some other things I put in the video. Tell me what you guys think about this, but it just seems like people on the left, or people, maybe it's just people that don't like Trump, they're going to use this. They've been using this hurricane against him, and I think in a lot of ways they're using the hurricane more than he did. Like, they wanted to bash him for making news announcements on Friday.
Any reason, like even the stupidest reason, anything to just make Trump look bad.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just, you can't win because he's been doing pretty much the best response to a hurricane a president's done in a long time. I mean, I think some people were saying Obama's last reaction was it Sandy? Was Sandy during Obama? I forget.
Yeah, actually, the election, the Obama's like second, like the re-election was literally in a week after the hurricane.
Okay, yeah.
It was about Halloween in 2012.
Right in the middle of it. Yeah, right before his second re-election.
I remember watching his speech, and it was snowing. It was like a huge snowstorm. You see that in February now.
That's crazy. Yeah, I
It
remember.
was
I
actually
remember it too, and I was thinking the reason it comes up, it's like, okay, he got a lot of heat. A lot of people said his reaction wasn't very good for Sandy and this and that, and then everyone else obviously remembers Bush getting blamed for Katrina and the poor reaction, and those are both debatable. But I think no one is condemning or has anything bad to say about this Trump reaction to Harvey. It's been pretty much as you can do. The local officials, of course, handle the bulk of the work, but the government federal assistance has been killing it, and FEMA has been right on the ground before it even hit. So a lot of people are praising that. And what do you guys think? Chat can open up on that too if you think the response was good, if you think
feedback
there's
from
anything.
two hurricanes. Like
Yeah.
two out of the three big hurricanes in the century both hit Louisiana.
Hmm.
Well, this one it was more in Texas, but Louisiana, but like Western Louisiana still got some.
Yeah, this one was so big. I feel like this is one of the biggest ones in just forever. But yeah, that's just a danger zone. Louisiana and Texas are in that hurricane alley, so to speak. I know Florida gets it sometimes too, and there was one a long time ago. I don't even recall the name, but Florida got one like 20 years ago or something. But yeah. I remember. I come from South Florida, and there's certain parts of the country you can get lucky for whatever reason. If you're in South Florida or Miami, it kind of goes around you. Like if there is a hurricane, it either goes on the inside or the outside, and you get missed. But when you're in other places where they're bound to land, like that in that Gulf, and the way Texas rounds the Gulf, and of course Louisiana is right there on the north. It's just you can't. There's nothing you can do. I
Yeah,
think.
like the safest states are probably away from the ocean.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Because
I
the
mean,
ocean is where hurricanes form.
yeah, and I think that was a lot of the arguments, and what I would think just about, not to blame or anything, but New Orleans in general. I mean, that city's built like underwater,
Yeah.
and it's right on the water there, and it's based off of levees, and that's how it can even stay dry and not filled up with water or whatever. So yeah, it's just kind of like a thing that's bound to happen. It's like if you live in a treehouse or something, and eventually it's going to break and fall over. It's not
Well,
like the
North
safest
Korea just
place.
launched a missile over Japan. It flew over Japan.
I heard about that. A few tests and a few scary thoughts about like World War III thing in Japan. I didn't read into it, but yeah. Did you look something up? Shout out to Jay in the chat though. Another $5. I have constellations drawn on my body with horse semen. Whoa,
I love your viewers.
dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I know. No bullshit. I got banned from the House of Blues in Orlando for KOs for knocking out a security guard. I still got the lifetime ban notice. That's pretty commendable. Someone says we're sending troops to Japan. I wouldn't be surprised. This is pretty crazy. Let me see if I can bring up a little something we can read for you guys. But that's actually way more serious than I thought. We could talk World War III talk. I'll just go ahead and look up.
No, can I go back in 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Because I just need to get a drink of water. I'm really thirsty.
Yeah. Take your time. I'll just talk to the chat real quick. Take your time.
Sorry.
No worries. Thanks for joining us. You'll be back in real quick. That was Daddy Donald, one of our beloved Patreon supporters. If you guys want a chance to come on a stream or come on the Patreon show or whatnot, we do these pretty regularly. Just make sure you check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/no bullshit. $1 a month gets you some pretty cool perks, some cool videos. Direct line to me. I'm always answering and messaging and going on the message boards there and stuff. So check it out if you have a second. But let's go back to the story. We do have a little bit of a break here. I got something just 5 minutes ago on CNN, so we can kind of cover this a little bit live. I'm not going to pretend I'm a news reporter or anything, but let's go ahead and see what CNN says. It says, I don't know if you guys can't see it, but I'll just read it to you. Just listen to my beautiful, lovely voice. And I will tell you, I'll take you through this like Walter Cronkite took America through Vietnam. I think that's what his war was. God forbid this is another Vietnam, but here we go. We got CNN Politics. North Korea launched missile that flew over Japan. This is 5 minutes ago. CNN Politics. I don't know if I should read fake news, but maybe we'll give them a chance. North Korea has fired a missile over Japan, which Prime Minister Shinzo Abe called the most serious and grave threat to the country. Very scary for Japan, honestly. The missile was fired just before 6 a.m. in Japan. I'm not sure how that translates here, but it seems like it was fairly recently, earlier today. The launch set off warnings in the northern part of the country, urging people to seek shelter. Wow. Damn. That's actually very scary. Less jokes, more. Let's get to the point here. Here's a quote from someone working in Japan. It says there's no immediate report of fallen objects, no damage to ships or aircraft. That's good news. Doesn't look like it hit anything. Maybe it was a test. Maybe it was a miss. I'm not sure. Someone in the chat said I'm a Zionist. Maybe. I don't know. Donald Trump says this is fake news. Clinton's news network. You're right. I'm betraying you by talking about CNN. But let's see what this chart says. We got North Korea missile launches in 2017. February, March, April. Let's go back to now. We got two Scud missiles launched on August 26th and unknown today. Someone else says very dangerous. Let's check in on a little Twitter action. Japan worried about a missile. Japan is one of our allies, so this isn't something that we can just ignore or let go. I'm not sure how serious it is yet, but 57 people are watching, 58 tuning in. Thank you. We're talking about this new missile controversy, something going over Japan. Daddy D, are you back?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. No, I was just seeing if you're there. Yeah. You can take more time if you need it. But we're here. We're talking about the story, and let's see if there's any scuttlebutt on Twitter. Joel Austin. People probably haven't found out about it yet. I'll go to Moments. Moments says Taylor Swift referenced her $1 trial victory in her new music video. Okay, did you I don't want to talk about it, but did you see the new Taylor Swift thing? No. Let me see if I can do a screen share for you guys. This might be better. Let's see. I'll go on Twitter, see if I could do high-tech stuff. I'm a high-tech dude. So let's see. Can I share? I want to make sure I don't share too much with you guys. But who cares? I don't have anything to hide besides some porn, which is actually, I think, complimentary. It doesn't all have me in it. I'm only in part of the porn. But I don't want to show you guys yet. I'm kind of saving that for my face reveal, which will be in there. It's a full porn. Do you watch porn? I'm kidding. Well, I'm kidding. No, yeah. Oh wait, was it sharing? Okay, I got you. Okay, can you guys see Taylor Swift? Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go with that, and let's see. It says, did Taylor Swift reference her $1 trial victory in her new video? Yeah, she had a new video. It looks like it had some satanic, weird shit in it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but oh wait, it says present to everyone. You're screen sharing. So let's see if it's on the show. Okay, yeah, they can see it. They can see it. Oh wait, now you saw both. That was trippy. Let me put this back over here. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Okay, Taylor looks scary as hell. Yeah, very, very, very classy. Let's go back to Moments. I don't see anything about Japan. Kim Chanel's Jackie Kennedy with North. That's pretty not interesting. But I do like Kim Kardashian. She's not ugly yet. And I noticed, I've seen like...
Michelle Obama.
Say what?
I thought that was Michelle Obama for a second.
Oh, I know. Oh, yes, the hair. The hair, it's like the same Jackie O haircut kind of thing, I guess. It's like Jackie Kennedy. But yeah, no, you know what I was gonna say. I noticed recently is Kim Kardashian did so many of these makeup videos on YouTube lately, and I guess she was like announcing or giving some new products. She sells makeup now basically, and she wears so much, man. Like when you see her with and without and stuff, I saw a few videos, and it's just, oh my god, she looks like a clown. Like if you really notice it, she does it subtle, but man, they wear a lot. This looks creepy.
Most most of them don't look so good without makeup, and
Yeah.
then they overdo it because they're scared that they're gonna start some kind of, I don't even know, like people like that could start a lot of drama,
Let's
which is
see if
messed
there's
up.
anything on Japan. Search Japan. Japan strikes back at North Korea. Oh, looks like Japan finally got a sea monster in their brigade. I wonder if that's going to help them out. It looks like it spits blue fire, just like the Game of Thrones thing. I don't know if anyone's caught up on their Game of Thrones. Let's see. North Korea fires missiles towards Japan, forcing Japanese to take shelter. That's what we were talking about. Harry Kaziani's, what Japan needs to do is ramp up dramatically the amount of missile defense they have. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think we're in good shape since we're so far away from North Korea, but anyone next to them has got to be scared.
Well, see, I think North Korea can maybe just about get LA
Hmm.
with their bomb, their missiles.
Which is
I
where
mean,
I am.
I'm sure they're exaggerating. I feel pretty safe here in New York from North Korea,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure they're exaggerating.
Yeah, I mean, look at
They're,
this. Look how close they
they're
are.
not gonna get into a war with America.
No, well, I think even if they have missiles that could reach LA or the West Coast, I don't think I think they would get shot down. You know,
Yeah,
I think we have enough
North Korea looks like
defenses.
Arkansas.
What's up?
North Korea is just like another Arkansas.
It's the same size.
So no, like so maybe not the same size, but it's almost the same shape and
Oh,
kind of
right. Yeah. No, I know it's
almost something different.
and then these guys are this close in this map, and then it says North Korea fires missile. Shinzo Abe is the PM. He says a grave and serious threat. I mean, that means business. I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but let's go back to Taylor Swift. She looks not good in this footage, right? This picture is not attractive. I mean, that's not even just like not attractive. That's like scary. Let's see what the chat says. What do you guys think? Is Taylor Swift looking a little sketchball? Nick says no BS is a Zionist. Hey, don't you dare. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. I only eat brains, dummy. Shout out. I think that's another Patreon. What's up? I feel like it's fucking best. Am I awful? She's gone country. Taylor's gone back country. She was actually like a country girl regular in the OG days on her first album. I don't know why I know that. I don't follow Taylor Swift at all. Did you hear about that?
Sure you don't.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, did you hear about that little court case she had? That's why that picture is going on here. That's what they're talking about. Did you hear about how she got sued and stuff?
No, what did you get sued for?
Okay, well, I think she sued someone too. It was complicated. It was something like she took this picture on the red carpet with a guy, and he's like a DJ or disc radio jockey or something, and he grabbed her ass real hard, and he got in the picture, and he just like made this big dumb face, and I thought he was a hero, but apparently Taylor didn't take too kindly to that, and she sued him for like I don't know if it's assault or some kind of thing. I'm not sure. You're a Jewish though. You know the law. Do you? What could she be sued for there? What could he be sued for?
I mean, probably some kind of harassment, maybe assault if she wants to.
Okay, okay, yeah, good. I knew I brought you around for something. Okay, so yeah, so she sued him, and it was for $1, and that's why this picture's up because it's like
For
they
one
think it's
dollar.
they think it's referencing the guy. She sued the guy and won, and she just did it for $1, like out of principle, and maybe that's why this dollar's in there. It looks pretty obvious actually now that they have this picture. But I think what's more troubling or interesting about this picture is just how gross Taylor looks.
Yeah,
What happened?
I don't know. It's
Let's
like these
see.
celebrities just like to ruin themselves for no good reason.
I know. I mean, dude, every single one. We had I did a few of videos. It was like Katy Perry.
Yeah,
Oh God, that was a national tragedy. That was
yeah,
almost
it
as
wasn't.
bad as this hurricane when she cut her hair off and turned into a goddamn bull dyke.
How is she now?
Oh, she's the same, bro. That's the thing. That's actually funny that that came up because Katy Perry was like all over the VMAs last night, and she was the host, and she did her new song. I think she was the host, or I saw something about it. That's actually a good segue. That's what we call in the business a transition. So we're gonna talk about the VMAs last night, guys. I'm reading the chat. I got Taylor's pick up here. She's got $1 in the background. Apparently, she's maybe a stripper. But here's the thing. Before we move on to the VMAs, I want to say a couple last things about Taylor Swift. I'm not sure if she was there or not, but let's just say this. When I found out she was suing that guy for $1 for grabbing her ass, if I was a judge, I would say she'd have to prove she has an ass before she can sue someone for touching it. I mean, what are your thoughts on that? You're my consultant. You're my legal consultant. What do you think? Do I have a firm grounds there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I saw this picture of Taylor, and she's got nothing, man. She's got no assets, okay? She's got nothing, and I'm not saying she's the ugliest person in the world. She's obviously fair looking, but dude, to say that some guy grabbed her ass, I mean, she doesn't have one. What is he grabbing? Did he take it home with him? Are we trying to find the ass? Can we locate the ass? Because I feel like this is just like a dead body in a murder case. So if you want to get someone for murder, you got to have a body. You got to have a body somewhere. Otherwise, there's no murder. So if she wants to sue for someone touching her ass, you got to have an ass. You got to have an ass, or there's no ass grabbing. What are your thoughts?
I agree completely.
Thank you. I needed that. You know, I need good backup sometimes. I have other friends, and they constantly say I'm stupid and I'm annoying and I'm not very considerate. They say I'm selfish. They actually say, I don't know if they're my friends. I'm kidding. But okay, let's get to the VMAs. Guys, shout out to the chat. I am reading along to a few things. I saw you guys laughing. I see Canny, Jess, I Only Eat Brains. Who else? Edward Lang. We say we need to get this trending. Yeah, we could get this shit trending. We're going to talk about the VMAs. All right. We're going to talk about the real shit that matters. We're going to talk about important stuff that happens in the world. VMAs. Talk to me, Daddy D. Do you? I don't know if you watched the VMAs. Have you ever watched them?
No, and I never watched them. And what's funny is that I just actually looked at the VMAs, and then like the first article I see is from Vox. I know, but the VMA 2017 5 winners, 5 losers, and the subtitles. Despite Katy Perry's best efforts, the most exciting moment came courtesy of an absent Taylor Swift. The two people we're talking about.
Yeah. So Taylor was there too. I knew.
Did I see that Katy Perry is still disgusting?
Yeah, she's got the blonde hair. I think she just looks terrible. She looks terrible. She ruined it, and that's the worst part. Was God, God. I mean, she really ruined it. Anyway, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, can you see my screen or not?
Yeah, I could put your screen on.
Because I just want to show this.
Yes. That's part of her song, I guess. I watched a bit of her new music video. It was called Swish Swish, and it's some kind of basketball thing. I couldn't even watch it, though. I actually I do like some of Katy Perry's videos because she does some fun stuff and is very creative. I don't know if it's her or she gets good directors, but yeah, this new one, I think it might be partly because I just hate her new haircut, but it also just seems very try hard, and she's just getting desperate. I feel so much desperation and like try hard in her latest push, her new album, and everything. It's just
Yeah, and like I don't know, she might even realize it. To be honest, I don't even know why she's doing this. Like even even if she wants to change or something, she must see that she shouldn't change again because this is pretty bad.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of people because again I got a lot of comments about this because I made a video about Katie when this first came out, like her new album first song, and it was like this short hair and everything. I was like, Katy Perry's breaking down, blah blah blah, what I usually do, and I got a lot of comments and they're like, oh, she had to cut her hair because of she dyed it so many times, and they're like making all these excuses for her and just totally going off. And I'm just like, I don't care, guys. I mean, no, I do care about comments and everything. I read everything, but I don't think, oh, because of her hair dye or whatever, I'm gonna give her a pass. Like she used to be so hot, and she could be, but she just ruined it. And I don't know. She probably regrets it. I don't know if you could just grow that hair back. She could wear a wig, I guess, but that's just weird. I don't know. But anyway,
I don't know how she wouldn't regret it, unless she's crazy or Illuminati or something.
yeah, yeah. Like she's just I guess she's just gonna grow it back. But the other thing about the new songs and the new music videos, like I wasn't feeling them either. I know I covered part of it on my video, which is like a few months ago. I guess that was her first new video, and it was like some kind of spirit cooking thing where they were like eating her and all this weird stuff.
Yeah.
And
What the hell?
And then this new one is, I didn't see all of it, but part of it's like they're throwing her around like Katy Perry's the basketball, and it's just like, I don't know. I guess that maybe that's like the theme for her album, but it seems like everything they do is just the same thing now. It's like Katy Perry is getting eaten. Katy Perry is a basketball. Katy Perry this summer. Katy Perry plays a carrot.
Can't wait for that music video.
Oh my God! Yeah, the next music video. Katy Perry's a glass of water. Watch as she slowly condensates and warms up to room temperature. This music video. Okay, let's go. Let's see what this article says. It says
the Illuminati's real. If Illuminati's real, then they gave up on her.
Oh, dude, Illuminati is real. What do you mean if? So it says Katy Perry had a drag queen cheerleader team. This is just damn sad. Katy Perry is a glass of salt water. Getting famous because someone in your family blew a rapper is not something to be proud of. Yeah, that's basically the whole Kardashian family in a nutshell. Actually, it actually gets worse than that. If you want to really get real, it's a family that got famous by helping O.J. Simpson get away with murder, and then the daughter blew a rapper and sold that videotape to who was it? I swear it's like Vivid Entertainment is like the porn company that does those like celeb sex videos. Anyway, that's a little too hard on the Kim. She's a mother now. Let's give her some slack, guys. Kim's a mom now. But let's look at Kim, or let's look at Katie. Let's examine the look like we were talking about. Hair short, not so. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Katie's new look? She's got a lot of rings. She does the nose ring thing.
Nick thinks he could destroy you in a debate.
Say what?
Nick thinks he could destroy you in a debate.
Oh, really? No BS. Debate me, bro. I'll destroy you. You know, I don't really like debates in which someone's trying to destroy. Can we just have a talk? Let's have a real talk. Let's not be Antifa versus the alt-right or the Nazis. Let's not be communists versus Nazis. Let's all be, dare I say, Americans?
No.
Nick says do it. They want to debate. I don't Nick, you're gonna have to come up with the topic, and then here's what we'll do, Nick. Since you're not on the microphone, just come up with a topic for a debate, and then I'll tell you the right way to think about it. No, I'm kidding. Now I'm being a dickhead. But what's up? We got Dragon Troop Discord. Someone says in the Discord. I heard there was a real rumbling in the No BS Discord today. There's some kind of like Nazi war going on, or
There's a Discord.
Like,
you have a Discord?
I have a Discord. Yeah.
Why'd you not know about this?
Yeah, it's a little low key. I started a while back, but I honestly haven't checked. Haven't checked it in a while. But someone says two Katie's looks like a slutty, well dressed meth hooker. Yeah, you know what? She looks like she does drugs, and
not a bad.
It's not just the hair. It's like she dresses more like prude. And I'm not saying I need her to dress slutty, but she came out dressing slutty. So you kind of you set up this what do you say, precedent? I'm not gonna come into my shows and all of a sudden, talk in a high-pitched voice, and I'm gonna do a show. And hi, everybody, welcome back to No Bullshit, and we're gonna talk about politics. And oh my God, liberals, am I right?
If that was your voice, I don't know if you'd have 10 times less or 10 times more subscribers.
Do you think that would make my show better or worse?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to decide right now.
Maybe I should do an alternate channel. I don't even know what that voice was, but I could like hear my echo in your. I can hear an echo, and I'm just like going with it. So it was just for fun. But if you do like it, I could bring that character back. We'll call him Connor. No, that's not a real name. That's not a real name.
That's a great name for that voice.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm really good at naming stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really good at naming stuff. But anyway, like I named this channel No Bullshit too. I mean, come on, genius.
Oh, pro namer right there.
Okay, let's look at. Okay, we got another example of Katy Perry. Just what? What is this?
What?
Can you guys see it? Oh, I don't know if you can see it.
What is that?
Okay, yeah, you guys can see. So, yeah, dude, what? I mean, those earrings, I don't know. She's not ugly. She's not attractive. Like, she looks like she's came from the future, like some movie in the future, like Blade Runner. Like, she's in Blade Runner at a bar.
That dress looks like a 6-year-old cut tablecloth. Just
in the middle, it's like a weird cutout. It's like a weird cutout for the boobs.
Like, why is it like curved out a little bit?
Is she wearing curtains? This is good. I know. I think I told you guys before. I'm actually a style blogger as well. I do style reviews, and I like to talk about clothes.
Yeah, you said it in one of the videos where you were like, you said people were blaming you for calling fat people fat all the time. You said, "Hey, I'm a style blogger."
Yeah, I mean,
I comment on people's appearances.
It's a pretty like golden excuse. Okay,
it is.
Hunger Games. Yes, she looks like she's on Hunger Games. Like she looks like what's that lady say in Hunger Games? May the odds be ever in your favor. I don't know. I can't do Hunger Games voice. It's like British. May the odds be ever in your favor. Oh, here we go. We got some more pics. Let's see what the fashion scene is looking like in the VMAs. We got, what is this? This is the guy Jared Leto, and he's wearing some sort of tablecloth, I believe. I think he's wearing sequins. I think that's a sequin jacket cover. It's a poncho. You know what? He's a pope. He's a pope in America. I don't know. The other guys with him look funny too. Actually, he looks better than this guy on the left. This guy on the left has like his little leather jacket on. I think that's his girlfriend's jacket because it doesn't fit him at all. But
so is his hair.
His hair, yeah. You could switch that hair out. Like he looks like Jessica Jones with a male face. He looks like her, like just totally like Jessica Jones. And then the guy on the right, I actually like him. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He looks confident. He doesn't care as much, and he's wearing sandals, which is a big, is a big yes with me. So that's his crew. What other pictures? Is that all the
They
pictures?
need
Oh, here we
communism
go.
here. Redistribution of hair.
Yeah.
Because the guy on the left is way too much. The guy on the right has none.
Yeah, it goes downhill. Yeah, it goes downhill.
Yeah.
So
It
we
goes
got
from, like, long
we
to,
got
oh, who?
Nicki Minaj
That's
actually looking pretty good.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, she will probably become another Katy Perry and Miley Cyrus at some point. All of them
maybe.
will.
Maybe, but she hasn't blown it yet. I'm gonna say that's a yes on this outfit, even though I know she is wildly disproportioned, but it's in a good way. It's in a good way. She is very fake, but she looks fine here, and it's not too much. And I like pink, so let's see what the next one is. Actually, this is pink. I said I like pink, and then we have pink wearing male's clothes. I think some sort of like karate pants suit. And they're all wearing suits. It's just I think this is a gender neutral family. This is
I
a.
should be looking at your call because I'm looking at the live stream and it's lagging behind about 10 seconds, so I don't
Oh,
really.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you look in the Hangout, you might see it quicker or something. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. But
it'll be the same time.
anyway, yeah. So you can see now we've got the gender binary, neutral, peace, politically correct family here. This is the politically correct family. That husband, he looks like he's cucked. He's cucked.
The daughter looks so Russian.
Yeah, very Russian. The daughter looks, I think she looks fine. They have a cute kid, and then I don't know about Pink. I don't like all of Pink's look very much on the top. I don't like any shaved side of heads, especially on girls. But let's see what the chat says. Got to run, brother. Peace out, Glitch Mod. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Local Defender says the guy on the left isn't wearing a dress. Yeah, the guy on the left is wearing a suit, but then that guy in the middle is wearing some kind of dress suit.
Oy vey, he's a big Jew.
Yeah, oh yeah. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Let's see. We got some kind of performance, Logic, Alyssa, Kara. Not really much to see here. Just hipster, hip hop look. Lord looking like a bird. Lord, okay. Are you still waiting to see it?
No. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm looking on the.
Yeah, Lord is like a bird now. She's just straight up, like she's got the feathers, she's got the bird head, and she's pursed.
Video about her, didn't you?
What's up?
You recently made a breaking down video about her.
Yeah. Well, it was Lord's white guilt tweet because she was one of the first ones to get in on those Charlottesville posts right the day after tweets, and she was like saying something like, "All white people should be ashamed today. I'm from New Zealand, not Australia. It's very different, and we're progressive and smarter than those dirty crikey linebacks." Oi, something like that. I think that's more than 144 characters, but you know what I'm saying. She looks like a bird. Okay, look at this. Just this is her. Just, guys, just look at the picture. And she's like, oh. That's just the natural voice of Lord. She speaks in a cross between pigeon and toucan. Just listen to it one more time, everybody. Just calmly listen to it. It's just a Okay, enough of that. That was fun though.
I'll make that my ringtone.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
I started from how good that was.
I'll send you a copy. I'll send you a copy. I actually wrote that song for an ex-lover. Anyway, so let's see what the next one is. We got through with the bird. I think we're back around. That's the VMAs fashion review on No Bullshit 2. Chilling, hanging, talking about what you guys are going to talk about, wrapping things up maybe in a little bit soon. How much longer you got over there, big guy? You good? Yeah, you good on time?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. We'll keep going for a little bit. read your guys' chat, talk maybe more about the VMAs. I'm not really sure who won, so maybe if you guys had any viewings or rooting for anyone, let me go ahead and switch this back. Actually, I think I'm showing too much on the thing. So stop. There we go. No, I think it just showed my messages for a second.
Yeah.
It's all good. Anyway, check it out. Live streams on the second channel. We're talking about the VMAs, and I'll get back to your chat in a second. But let me ask you, man. We're talking about music. The music is like Video Music Awards. So, general question, Daddy Donald, what's like a song or a band you listened to recently?
See, I don't really listen to music at all.
Yeah.
I usually just listen to your videos.
Okay, cool. I'll take that. I mean, my videos are amazing. Anyone else in the chat has a song or a video they've seen recently? I just put on Pandora a lot, so I just listen to kind of like random music, random stations. I haven't sought like an album in a long time. I definitely download stuff online, or I used to fill up an iPod and everything way back in high school and later and stuff, but it's been a long time since I've got like a CD. I just think, man, it's not worth it anymore. I pretty much just cruise by with the radio. What about you, dude? Do you radio at all? Any kind of Pandora or anything?
No, I honestly just don't listen to music at all.
Okay. No, hey. Yeah, I was just curious. But it looks like which Jonas brother has the biggest dick? Damn it, that's not a song, guys. How'd the debate go? I won. Grizzly Bear is pretty cool. Born Ruffians. There's a lot of cool songs. I'm not really sure what I've been listening to lately, but the VMAs did happen. That was a thing, and a lot of people watched that. I guess that was fun, but I haven't watched it in years. I know I watched it occasionally, like a long time ago when I guess I actually listened to the musicians, but the new one.
I never ever watched that by myself.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, it's like most of the new artists, like apparently it's Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, and Nicki Minaj. I mean, I definitely don't listen to them. Or Pink.
Yeah.
Pink is still around. Anyway.
So yeah, I'm gonna guess that Taylor Swift will be next in the weird hair shaving weird face thing. Then
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
I think it's coming. Yeah, it's like with that picture we were looking at. Yeah, that picture we were looking at was pretty bad. Not like a full haircut off yet or anything, but definitely just something curious. I guess they're maybe just trying to be edgy. I know that's how I felt a lot about the Katy Perry kind of reboot that she did. Like it's just kind of like I don't know, it's a trend. Like they have to have a different look each album too. They're very visual. Haircuts and stuff like that, I think, matter more to these pop singers and these ones taking pictures every day. That's the thing too. Like the most of the music I listen to, I'm not like curious about who's hot or not or wearing a dress at the VMAs, but I don't know. I like the MTV a long time ago. Just the recent stuff, it's just filled with crap. And then that's the other thing I thought about when we brought this up, was there was some kind of feminist things put into the VMAs last night. I don't think I could speak on it. I haven't really heard about it, but it's not very surprising since I've covered other stuff on MTV before, and they always try to do some kind of message and get it political. And I think that's just the trend with everything now. Everything has become political, like a YouTube or even certain channels or shows on TV. It's kind of crazy.
Like you said, even Google and pretty much everything on the internet. A lot of the people that aren't liberals or like leftists are usually either older people or people who don't use the internet a lot. I feel like most people who use the internet are left wing or liberals.
Yeah, the ones for sure in a lot of the tech companies, especially like the heads and all of them in Silicon Valley and places in California are all like very left leaning and all that stuff. And I think that's cool, or not cool actually. I think that's bad because I, you brought up the internet, and that's a good point too. It's that not just the internet or not just companies, like the internet too is getting politicized. It used to be neutral and everyone goes on and it was a lot of shit talking and not very PC at all. I feel like in the 90s and in the like 10 years ago or something when it was still fresh. But then slowly over time, as these companies take over, they're politicizing the websites too.
Yeah, it's like I honestly don't care if Google is if like the CEO of Google or Twitter are are liberals, but just don't start censoring uh just conservatives.
Yeah, it's there's no need for the censorship. I mean, it's fine to have a belief or pick a side or this is the person you voted for or this is the cause you believe in, but you don't have to let it flood your whole platform or your whole company or your whole city or something.
Yeah.
With the Google companies or the ones that are teaming up on the websites, it's like they're slowly over time. Like Facebook's doing the same thing too. Like it was very open for many years, and then it's getting I don't know the getting throttled or just slowed down. Twitter is the same way, and like Twitter has Jack just full on spouting he's the CEO and he's saying all his liberal stuff right on his own platform. That just seems crazy to me.
Yeah, I also watched that video that you
Yeah.
made about. I don't know. I don't know if he was he was a big part of the video. At least I don't know if the video was for him.
Yeah, the
But
Jack from Twitter. I know what you I know what you
oh
mean.
yeah, okay. Then it was a video.
Yeah, yeah. There was the one, and it was when he was talking about the statues. That was like a week ago, I guess,
Yeah.
and it was like that, and he was just very. I feel like that was just not a cool like classy move. I don't think you should be spouting on your own platform. It's like if the creator of YouTube had a YouTube channel and he like bullied people that didn't agree with him almost. I don't think Jag is really bullying, just like disagreeing probably.
Yeah, but he's doing it a bit too much. See,
Oh yeah.
if he was truly disagreeing, then he would just be, oh well, look, I think this, you think that, that's it. But he's literally censoring people, so he's pretty
Yeah.
butthurt.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's gone far and definitely uh taken advantage and manipulated this his own system and just kind of setting a tone and a message for your website and that's respectable in some ways. It's good to say, oh, this is I liked old YouTube, like, oh, this is for creators and we're going to make videos for ourselves and share them with ourselves and our friends, kind of like personal touch. And as opposed to now where it's corporate and it's run by channels that are sub channels of TV shows and networks and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a totally different message. Now they're pushing their politics. And before you could have like a cool platform and it's not about the politics. It's about Twitter and we're going to like and reply and retweet and everyone sees your tweets and there's a feed. Like it sounds cool. But then when you get into it now, you're like, oh, fuck. It's only cool if you're on the left and you're with this and you don't say this and you don't talk about religion or whatnot.
YouTube too. I miss the good old days when the Russian toy unboxing videos are the ones that got hundreds, hundreds of millions of views.
Yeah. Yeah. The views are so different and like more precious and subscribers too. It was like a different ball game. And it's cool that it grows. And I think the growth was good. It's just the last year or two of like censorship and shutting stuff down that's getting real annoying.
Because honestly, maybe some people would, but I don't think that as many conservatives would do that.
Hmm.
I mean, they wouldn't censor people that much.
Yeah, that's what I thought exactly. I was thinking that when I talked about YouTube or Google last time, I was like, if this was conservatives running the company, it'd be making money and everyone would be just like doing their own thing and they'd have separate communities for everyone and no one would be fighting or shutting other people down or anything. Like it would just run like a well-oiled company. And
Yeah.
as opposed to now, it's like run by a liberal feminist, and it's about diversity quotas, which lowers the overall skill, and just like the quality of the work is hindered by other things like morale and just like shunning of the wrong opinions. So people are afraid to talk in a creative job. That's very hindering. I mean, a lot of Google is definitely technical, but I think it's just not a good atmosphere for productive, just good company.
And besides, they support Antifa, but with all the censorship and banning people who don't agree with you, that's pretty fascist.
Hmm. And
So
it's not I don't think it's noted enough like how unnecessary that is. Shout out to Actual Justice Warrior. What up, buddy? He says, "Who's on with no BS? I'm on with Daddy Donald, my bro, in the house, checking it out, doing some raps on Google."
yeah,
But yeah, the one thing I wanted to stress the most is like it's you don't have to censor anyone. No one needs to be taken off the website. I mean, unless they're putting up videos about robbing banks or like they're making a video of someone getting killed or something like real the stuff that they're censoring and taking off is not it's not controversial. You don't have to watch.
I could find porn so easily on YouTube. It's really
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, they do have stuff and like educational and workarounds and some really creepy other stuff with kids and like ASMR and stuff that's even weirder. But yeah, the main thing is like all these channels they're trying to censor are like talk channels. They're talking, their commentary, their reviews, and I think I think they want you to feel like, oh, they could censor people because they need to, but there's no protection. They're not helping anything. They're just shutting down opposition. It's weird.
And even yeah, you know who should be shut down? That weird queer kid show. Like that's probably
Yeah,
something
how does
that
that
should be
stuff
shut
stay
down.
up and then we're just like getting friends shut down left and right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we're living in. I mean, but at least we're fine. At least we're not weathering that storm out there. So prayers to everyone in Texas. Prayers and thanks to everyone watching the show. We're gonna wrap it up in a few. I'll probably read a few more comments, take a few more questions, and then we'll head up out of here. But dude, thanks again, Daddy Donald, for coming on.
And thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude, my loyal friend and legal advisor. You're my official legal advisor, and we're talking about a little bit about the VMAs today. We were talking about earlier. What was it? Berkeley protest. Of course the hurricane, the Conor McGregor fight. But last thoughts with you guys. Thank you, AJW, for stopping by. What's up, Edward Lang, Misty Spillers? They're censoring history channels too. That sucks. Yeah, there's a lot of channels going down and completely unnecessary. We don't need to shut anyone down. We got plenty of room on YouTube. Jess says that's sad. Yeah, very sad. Local defender Nick says debate me, bitch. How about you debate this? Jews did 9/11. Hey, Nixie, what's going on, buddy? Go on for a few more hours of live streaming. No, I don't know if we got that much left in me. I think you guys feel me start to get a little winded, but I'm good. I'm rocking. I'm rolling. We're gonna ride this thing out. We got a little more time. Shout out to Nixie though, my buddy from France. France.
Haunt.
Jess says no BS. You gonna let him talk to you like that, man? I don't
Yeah,
take no
because
shit from
Bush
no
did
shit.
9/11.
Nick says juice to 9/11.
Bush did 9/11. Come on, guys.
No, I think
Harambe did 9/11.
if Nick wants to debate me, I want to talk about how Bill Clinton's a rapist. Zeke
Oh,
Rowe, 69 Aces, rocking and rolling. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Edward Lang, Harambe did 9/11. I wouldn't be surprised. He had a lot of strength. He had a lot of talent. God rest Harambe and all those apes out there. Shout out to Michael Socha. Could not comment working. Let's try not commenting.
Jews control the media.
Yeah, they got a point there though. Let's be fair. We'll debate later. Then maybe
Yeah,
not.
I saw Jack down at the synagogue last night.
Dude, I seriously, it reminds me of that. The funniest clip was I got off of like who is it? Alex Jones. I got off of Alex Jones' channel, and he had some fan that was on like CNN or something, and they're interviewing him, and he's like, "I just want to finish off by saying Bill Clinton's rapist, Bill Clinton's rapist, Bill Clinton rapist, Bill Clinton rapist," and he said it like fucking 6 times. It was so hilarious, dude. It's like the coolest thing ever. Seriously, like the new Baba Booey, or what was that other one they used to say? It was like grab her by the no, it's not grab her by the pussy. It's like I fucked her right in a pussy or something like that. I think that was one that used to be on the news that people would say whenever they got interviewed. But I think it's like fucked her right in a pussy or something like that. You guys will Google it, have a good time, enjoy that joke. You're gonna find some funny videos about that. And that's
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that's just.
We have 68 likes and 1 dislike when we could be having 69 likes. Oh, okay, there we go, 69
Yeah,
likes.
what's up with the likes, guys? Hit those likes up. Hit up that sub box on the new channel, No BS 2 in the house. Thanks again, Daddy D, for joining us. You're the man.
I like the video, but I don't want to ruin the 69.
Dude, you're right. That 69 is pretty precious, but maybe we'll get past it. Maybe we won't. Either way, it's been great talking to you guys. New video is scheduled for tomorrow on No Bullshit 1. And it's not really No Bullshit 1. It's just No Bullshit. On that channel tomorrow morning, new video about the Berkeley riots. See you guys then. Thanks for watching.